Hi, I'm Graham.
And I'm Tracy, and together we're
the
the
Flying
Flying Finneys.
Finneys.
We are on a quest to get to 60 countries by the time we turn 60, and we've got about 6 years to get that done in. We are currently and newly in country number 3, which is Sri Lanka, and we are super excited to be here.
Yeah, welcome to Colombo. You can see the city behind us at the moment.
We're treating ourselves to a lovely hotel with a beautiful infinity pool, so not only are we ticking off another country, we are ticking off infinity pool number 1 actually of our 60 by 60 list.
Whilst we're here in Sri Lanka, we're going to be going to around about 5 or 6 different places around the country.
Yeah, we've got about 2 weeks here. We'll be doing some local transport. Hopefully we'll be doing an elephant safari. Oh, they're so beautiful. Seeing some great beaches. So we're going to go and have a swim now and stick around to see a little or a lot of Sri Lanka.
Now, we have received a few questions about why we went to Sri Lanka and whether we felt it was a safe environment, and I guess that's understandable given some of the political tensions the country has experienced. Our approach was to check with the various websites which suggested that travel was safe, and we made our decision to go, and wow, what a great decision that was. We enjoyed the luxury of relatively few tourists, magnificent experiences, and dirt cheap travel costs, which made our travel absolutely outstanding.
Cheers! I'm glad we made it for sunset.
In this video, we're going to share our initial impressions of Colombo and let you in on the cheapest and best 5-star accommodation we found in Sri Lanka.
Welcome to the Grand Bell Hotel. This is not budget. We have decided to treat ourselves for our first night in Colombo. So come in and we'll do a room tour of this beautiful hotel room. So this hotel is a beautiful aesthetic. It's a combination of Japanese with a little bit of Sri Lankan thrown in. So there's lots of timber. It's a tiki looking timber. Lots of polished concrete. There's some brass, and then there's, again, lots of this simple lines, Japanese design elements. It's a really interesting combination, but it works beautifully. Piece of, it's almost like batik fabric. That's the art piece, that's really nice. So the bathroom's huge, and you can see it from the main room. You've got this massive glass panel. The bath is there, so you can sit and have a bath and be able to see into the room, and vice versa. And I've checked, there is a blind, so if you want some privacy, you can also have some privacy. Sink area with some polished concrete. There's these little individual bottles of all the amenities, so the shampoo, conditioner, body lotion, with these little cork caps, so cute. Nice big soaking tub. The shower is over this side. 2 shower heads. You've got the rain head, which Graham loves, and then you've got the regular shower head, which I like, so everybody's happy. In here, oh, is the Japanese magic toilet. You only have to come near it and the lid opens. How clever is that? That was by accident, by the way. It's one of these very clever Japanese toilets. So you can wash yourself this way or this way. You can dry yourself after going to the bathroom. So all very clean and nice and a little unusual for us, but if you've ever been to Japan, you're probably familiar with this style of toilet. I am now going to unpack my bags and make a bit of a mess in here, and then we're going to head to the pool, have a swim and have a drink.
Hello, the weather is sunny, look up, oh what a clear day, sparrows flying happy over me.
The 180-degree views from this top floor swimming pool were amazing. In between photo sessions with various swimsuit and Insta models, we were able to enjoy an unforgettable sunset over the city of Colombo.
Kind of magic is in the air, I feel like flying away, like two kinds.
So when we initially booked this room, we booked a city view because it was the less expensive option, and that totaled around $100 a night. But when we got here, we decided to take a slightly upgraded room, and this is why. So I think this is the first time I've ever really watched or seen waves from almost directly above, and you can actually see the wave action underneath, which is fascinating to me. Welcome to the Mandarina Hotel. So there's a nice little study area when you first come in. So we have no excuse. We need to pump out another video while we're in this hotel tonight. Passing the small but functional bathroom. The important thing about this bathroom is there is hair conditioner, not just shampoo. And like most fancy hotels, we've got a nice big comfortable bed. Looks like really good reading lamps, which is great. That means I can read tonight and not keep Graham awake. Most importantly, we have a kettle so that I can have a cup of tea whenever I choose. Really comfortable hotel. No great views from here. It's a beautiful big room. The views are of a construction site, but beyond the construction site, there's a view of the ocean.
Notwithstanding the local works, the view towards the city was amazing, and the benefits of this great hotel more than made up for the minor distraction.
The reason we booked this hotel was because it has a beautiful infinity pool up on the rooftop, or we think it's beautiful. We haven't quite been there yet, but we will go there next. And they included a free high tea, so we're going to have a nice fancy high tea this afternoon as well, up in the rooftop restaurant. The 5-star hotel, and it was only 60 Australian dollars a night, and it includes the free afternoon tea, high tea. The budget side of the Flying Finneys is happy, and the high tea side of the Flying Finneys is also happy. So we're on a budget, but we're getting to do fancy things. It's one of the great things, I guess, about travelling in places like Sri Lanka. Going to the rooftop.
High tea was very filling and clearly a draw card in Colombo given the crowds. We filled up and went in search of a third beautiful hotel, albeit this time to watch the sunset.
Okay, so we're in a new hotel, not to stay, just to go for sunset drinks. We went down to the lobby to find out where to get to the bar, and we had to go back in the same lift that we came out of, back down through the shopping mall, which we just walked through, and into a different lift. So we've been on 2 elevator rides, and we've now discovered that we can't actually, our mistake, we can't actually get into the bar that we thought we were going to be able to get into, because it's for in-house guests only. So we're now on the search. We've been told to go down the elevator again and go up to a bar on level 2, but we don't think that's going to be high enough. So we're now Googling where the best place to watch the sunset is. So stay with us. Let's see where we end up. We're now racing to get to another bar by sunset.
We'll get there. Trust me.
Trust you.
After a frantic journey through the streets of Colombo, and with the sun setting in the distance, we made it to the rooftop bar of the Radisson Hotel.
So our search for the best sunset viewing platform in Colombo, I think, has come to a successful conclusion. You can tell you're in a good place when all of the Insta models are up here posing as part of sunset, and we've arrived just in time to see the sun disappear below the horizon.
Cheers. I'm glad we made it for sunset, just. If we're going to keep up with this Instagram and YouTube thing, I might need to do some yoga lessons or calisthenics to go, so that I've got all the right moves to go with the infinity pools that we visit.
So the hotels and views are pretty amazing, but there is so much more to do in Colombo. As we do, the Flying Finneys also enjoyed some local dishes.
So it's our first proper day in Sri Lanka, and about half a block from our hotel we found this little local restaurant called the Curry Pot, I think. And man, are we enjoying the food here already. Look at all of this. This is the prawn curry and vegetable curry plate. Graham got the mutton curry and vegetables. 2 drinks, big bottle of water and a Sprite. All of this cost about $8. And it looks delicious. What can I say? I'm going to dig in and enjoy it.
I've been told that the best part of this plate is right here. Hold on a second. I've got the sweats, I've got the runny nose, but I still want to dive back in for more. It's brilliant.
Everything's delicious, but I just want to explain a few unusual things. So the prawn curry has these really tiny school prawns. They've still got all the shell on them, so it's fine because it's really soft, but it's unusual for us to do that, so it adds a bit of extra crunch. This one is delicious. They said it was a banana curry, and you can taste bananas in there, but I don't know what's in there, but it looks like some carrot, lots of flavour. My lips are tingling as well. What we've learnt here is that when you say spicy is good in Sri Lanka, that is different to in India. In India, we were coping with all the spice really well. This is spicy, genuinely hot, chili, spicy, but tastes amazing.
Our other culinary adventure was a few minutes north of our hotel to Gullface Green, a park along the shoreline where local street vendors line the road selling great seafood.
So we're at Gullface Green at the moment. There are all of these stalls that are set up. They get set up from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're trying what the vendor described as mini prawns. It's kind of like this deep fried pancake with little pieces of prawn in it, with a curry paste smeared over the top, and it's kind of like a lettuce or cabbage with some grated carrot as well. It's really tasty. It's got that fishy flavour through it, and then a little bit of heat, a little bit of spice from the sauce on the top. Very, very crispy, very crunchy. It's great.
I'm not sure if you can hear that crunch, but it's really, really crispy. And I like it much more than I expected to. It's delicious. It's not too fishy at all. I don't think it's really seafoody tasty. It tastes like a kind of picked potato chip. I don't know what the flour is, but it's not soft at all. Like, it's all crunchy all the way through. There's no soft middle, but it's good. So we've walked past about 20 food stalls, and they all sell exactly the same thing. So we've ordered the chapati, which looks like it's got the same sauce and kind of salad mix as the prawn thing we just had, but it's now sandwiched between 2 fried chapatis. So it's like a sandwich type. Turn this around so I can get some of the sauce. Crispy prawn disc chip thing we had was better, but this is good. It'll fill the space.
We found Colombo a great place to visit with incredibly inexpensive luxury hotels, great food, and even a little bit of innocent fun.
I am feeling ill. Had seasickness before. I'm not sure that I've ever had CR sickness. I get the sweats, feel like throwing up.
Join us on our next adventure as we travel by train from Colombo to Dambulla to visit the majestic and inspiring rock fortress of Sigiriya.
Turns out I'm not so good at steering a dragon.